I am Simon, and this is my channel. Welcome. I am not an android. I am a normal human. I'm going to take my glasses off before I become a robot, actually. Good evening, and welcome to what is now going to be called Talk Talks. You see what I did there? I've replaced the word talk with talk, and then married it up to talk. So it sounds like talk, but it's nothing to do with the internet. So greetings, welcome, and hello. And let's have a look who we've got in the chat today. So we've got in the chat, we've got Matt, who used to be called underscore, but now he's called Long Man. So it's good to know, isn't it, that he's a long man. And then we've got Shimon from the channel Hooked on Classics, which is a channel all about a Cortina called TC, and a Rover 75 called Connie, and then a bike called Pinky, and then another bike I can't remember the name of now because I'm stupid. And then we've got that guy from SETI Alpha 5, who's, I'm surprised he manages to get a reception all the way out there, to be honest, but it's good that he's here, even if it's taken him sort of 4 or 5 million light years for the signal to get there, and then there's obviously a delay in coming back and all that stuff. And then, we've got Jolly Zuzu. She says hello, but she says it in a French accent. So it'd be like, hello, easy. I don't know why I'm doing that voice. Who else have we got in here? We've got Bad Books. Greetings, Mark. Hope you're coming on Sunday. Wiki. And we've also got my good friend Rob from Beards and Bangers, who says Guten Abend zusammen. I think what he's doing there is summoning some sort of demon. But we'll not tell him. We'll just see if it ends up on when demon summoning goes bad or something. Matt, straight in there. What? No advert? But you asked for it, Matt. You asked for it. Generation Penny Whistle. The Penny Whistle for new generation. Yeah, you asked for it, Matt. So there you go. That is just for you. Where we got up to? Davros, yeah, exactly. Dick Dastardly is here. Greetings, Dick. Oh, hello, Dick. I'm not actually Norm at the moment, but I don't mind pretending I am. And Rob points out, talk, cutting edge. Yeah, I thought, yeah, I am being cutting edge with that one. I thought I liked that. Did you like the thumbnail as well, by the way? I was quite proud of the 5 minutes I spent doing that earlier. Norfolk and good. I have no idea who you are, but welcome. If I've seen you before under a different name, then welcome back. And if you're a new watcher to this absolute bonkersness, then run away as fast as you can. No fucking good says this bloke's got a rum accent. A rum accent. And everybody's calling me Norman now, even though I'm only Norman when I'm doing this. I'm wearing a bloody stupid coat that's not there, so I don't know why I'm looking. Simone tells me the Yamaha's called Buddy. That's it. Dick Dastardly says Penny Whistle porn. That. Oh yeah. Wow. Rob points out that the thumbnail is on brand. I'm always trying. Simone says I'm in the basement. Do you mean you're actually in your basement right now? I wish I had a basement, actually. Why have we not got a basement? I would have thought a house of this age you'd have like a cellar or something. Maybe it was a posh house that didn't have a cellar when it was built. And Rob points out that his penny's now whistling. Well, that's good. Oh, I see what you mean now, Simone, when you say you're in the basement. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Like, in the basement? What's she on about?
Yeah, we've always called it the basement when I've been on other people's channels.
Okay. Well, I'll have to try and remember that.
I don't
From when
know
people
why.
tell me that they're trapped in basements and to call 999, and I'll be like, oh, they're just getting ready to go on a stream. It's fine.
Yeah, just sat there going, waving, hoping he sees me.
So, what you been up to today?
Editing.
Editing. Okay. Do you enjoy editing?
No.
Are you trying to learn a new program?
I am. Video
Okay.
pad. There's a lots of options, lots more than I'm used to. And
Right.
I don't really know a lot of how to do transitions and stuff. So I've got
Okay.
to try and figure it out. So I've tested it and I'm putting a video out later tonight.
In about, was it 38
45,
minutes time?
yeah, depending on how long you're going to go for. So no.
I didn't see that you'd scheduled it. Otherwise, I'd have
No.
kind of done this a bit earlier.
No, you scheduled this before I planned mine.
Oh, well, then I thank you for absolving me of any responsibility.
Yeah, it's not your fault. And if Boaty doesn't turn up, I will be very cross.
Why?
Because he never turns up to my videos ever.
Well, I will turn up even if I'm. In fact, I can't turn up if I'm still doing this, can I? That'd be stupid. Unless I just sit there watching everybody watching me watching your video.
That would be interesting.
That would be like video inception. Maybe what we need to get every one of the community channels to set up a stream where they're watching someone else's stream, and it just goes around in a big circle. It would, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That means it needs to be done. Anything strange.
You could have like an endless mirror, but it streams.
Yes. And then maybe we'd get trapped in it like the mirrors in our is it Superman 2, where all the baddies are trapped in that big mirror?
Oh, yeah. I forget what it's called. Rob, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm still waiting for my bearings.
I think Rob should stop talking about that. He's going to upset you.
No, he won't.
Oh, really not? Okay.
No. I know I can keep my bearings straight, though. All right. Straight, see? Hello.
Yes.
Ignore me.
Have you? It's a good subject. Now you have removed your half shafts. Have you discovered that your half shaft with the things making all the noise?
I took out the half shafts. Out of the axle that was on TC. So the axles, the half shafts.
Come on, let's be adults.
No.
Just call them cocks. You took out the half cocks.
The ones on TC are still there.
Right.
So the plan is to get them out of the axle that I've already got.
Yeah.
Change the bearings, then just take them both up to the car and swap them over while I'm there.
Okay. Oh yes, so obviously you'll not know until you take the other ones off TC if there's any
how bad they are.
Problems on them. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, the ones I took out of the old axle are very, very rusty, and you roll them, and they're like
grit.
Yeah. Yeah. It wasn't. They weren't smooth. They weren't terrible, but they weren't smooth.
I mean, to be honest, even if that's not your problem, it's a good thing to be doing anyway. So
exactly, but I'm running out of time.
Can you not just take Connie to guide him?
No.
Just stick a Ford badge up front.
I could try that. Yeah, I could try that. I'm sure they won't notice. Honestly, it's an estate, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no.
I was going to say you couldn't really stick a Ford badge on Connie, and the only reason is that Ford never did a colour as interesting as what Connie is. He says trying to upset everybody that likes.
Not in the early 70s. They didn't. They did one similar to it called Sapphire Blue, which is the colour of Swampy, the Mark III Cortina.
All right,
Famous
okay.
Swampy Mark III.
Yeah.
That's more deep. It's a deeper blue.
Yeah.
Actually, I've got a model of Swampy, one of 1,000.
That's not many. 1,000.
No, very rare. Very rare. Hang on, I will retrieve it.
Okay, you do that while I read some more commentarios.
Okay.
Mark, disappointingly, and disappointing probably just me, says he can't make it on Sunday, but hopefully he'll make the next one or one of Boaty's, which would be nice. I hope Boaty does do some sort of gathering, whether he knows about it or not. That'd be nice. Adam is here. Hello, Adam. When I release the Abingdon Weekender video, Adam, there's a funny bit with you in it. Haha. And I'm doing good. Thank you. Rob, we've answered your question. And Rob says, good evening to the director of photography. And he's obviously talking to Adam. Adam, now you've got an extra H in your name. Well, not an extra H because you don't have a H in your name anyway. Adam. Mark says badge engineering. Exactly. Get that rover forwarded up. And Rob talks about himself in the third person by saying Robbie's well. And Simone's back with a swamp in a box. Are they comfortable, them cans?
Yes, my ears fit inside them completely.
Is that because you've got ickle ears, or is it because the big cans?
These like sofas. But I like these over the little things that go inside your ears because they hurt my head.
Yes, yeah.
Right.
I've got some studio cans somewhere that I don't know. Oh, there they are. Some studio cans that are made by Alesis, but they must be the cheapest thing that Alesis have ever done. And they're all right for about 4 hours, and then after that, it just feels like your head's in a vice.
Oh yeah, I know the feeling.
But I've got a little bit, so.
Yeah, this is Swampy. This is number 932 out of 1,000.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I'll take him out of this box.
Oh my god, he's coming out of a box and everything. Oh, he's still in another box. That's all right then.
Yep, I get a little card that goes with it.
Hey, I like that.
Collector card. And I'll take Swampy out of his case. Got to be careful because he's pristine.
Wow. Has he got like a black roof as well?
Yeah, black vinyl roof.
Hey.
But this car is very influential in me getting a Cortina.
All right, okay.
If no one has seen Project Swampy, you need to go find it. There are so many videos on his restoration. He was left in a field in 1987.
Right.
And in a boggy field, basically, and it was half rotten. And Pete restored the entire car.
Was Swampy at the NEC when you were there?
Years ago, no. I first saw Swampy. There's a video on my channel called Destination Swampy.
Okay.
That was at the Manchester Event City.
Okay.
So very, very north of here.
Very, very north. Very, very west of here.
Very, very, very north. When I got up there, I turned up with my ticket and I said to the guy at the door, I said to him, I'm from Plymouth. I've come to see one car. And the look on his face was like, You've come to see one car. I said, yes. And I'm sure he thought I was nuts.
Well, we all know you're nuts, Simone.
Oh, yeah,
But
yeah.
just
I'm
for
quite
the
happy
proof.
to be nuts.
Mark says he saw a nice Rover 75, the same colour as Simone's at the weekend.
That is, can't remember. Something blue. I always
Is it
forget.
Wedgwood?
Wedgwood, that's it.
Is that it?
Yeah.
It's one of my favourite colours that they did. I don't my worst favourite. That's not grammar. Come on, Simon, wake up. My least favourite. My least favourite.
Your least favourite.
That's it. My least favourite one is Starlight Silver because it just looks like a baking tray.
My least favourite is the one that looks like an avocado 1980s bathtub.
That's the same colour that I think, from memory, that
not nice. I don't like it.
That Boaty's bathroom is.
No, it's not nice. I don't like that avocado green 75. It just looks bad.
We were coming up with, well, I were coming up with new names for monogram colours on Sunday, and there was a green one that I called Avocado's Armpit, which I think was a very good description. And Norman and Ernest were trying to find a vajazzle coloured monogram.
What the fuck? How can you have a vajazzle coloured? Oh my god! No, just on a side note, I've driven this car.
Not that little one.
Not this one exactly. No, that would be a miracle.
And how was it to drive? I assume really like new if he's done a floor ups.
It was really nice. I just couldn't get used to the gearbox. Because mine's not a standard gearbox. That one is, and it's manual, and it's a bit try and find it job.
Like stirring a pot of nuts and bolts.
Grey model Mark III. I know said it was called the Mark III, but as a child. All greeny blue though. Oh, I think I've got a couple of 1970s models.
What's Matt saying? I don't have to go to a show to see one car. There's lots of one cars live in that.
Yeah, but they're not old. Yeah. I struggled to do my video earlier because I was going to put music, but all the pieces of music I've got way too short. It's just like I'd have like music stacked up like crazy. So I thought, no, took them all out.
Do you not use the YouTube audio library?
That's what I did.
Okay.
Yeah, all the tracks are too short.
I found Jersey Floyd Consulting's intro music the other day.
Oh yeah.
I found
you used it, yeah.
Yeah, I found JM's intro music as well the other day, and I found your intro music the other day, but I forgot to tag them that's what they were, so I've had to delete them. So I had like about 200 tracks just saved for no reason. So you say
I downloaded tons of stuff. I even found the one that ViceScript Garage uses.
It's good. It's good, that audio library. Excuse me while we divert into a YouTuber channel thing. Yeah, it's a really good set of resources. Even like the short sound effect ones, even though they're like a lot of them are a bit crap, there's some really good random ones.
I struggled with the sound effect side of things. And when I eventually started using VideoPad, which Pete suggested to me like 2 years ago, I was going through the sound options, and it said to me, hang on, I'll go and click on it. I'll bring it up.
Is it like an online resource thing?
No, you just download it and install it like you would if you had it on a CD.
Okay.
Like hang on. I've got to try and figure it out again. Home. Click home. There we go. Audio. Where's it gone?
Oh, can't remember. You a question, Simone. I'll just hide.
Okay. I'll just minimize this then. No, I can't remember it now. Anyway, I found sound effects like if you swear, I've got a beep I can use.
I found one called Squeaky Toy, and it's just loads of squeaks. So I just put that in randomly if there's a swear word. Skip says, "Good."
Yeah, you can answer it because I put a video up and you watched it.
I did. See, you done some work on the Kawasaki. Any more coming soon? Yes. Was that the exhaust bolts video, wasn't it? The last one.
Exhaust bolts, starter motor, spark plugs. Just getting things like sorted out, really. Had to get new studs for the exhaust because if I bolt the downpipes on, they got something to hang from.
Exactly. And when I did the CBR, I put stainless ones in because all of them came out apart from two which snapped in the block, so I had to tap and helicoil them anyway. So I thought I might as well put stainless ones in since I'm putting a stainless exhaust on it.
The only thing I found with stainless is that they can snap if you put too much pressure on
them.
They
are a bit brittle.
Yeah. So I just put in standard ones from Kawasaki.
Well, I sold that Honda about 6 months after I did that anyway, so that's someone else's problem now.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Rob hasn't jumped on to join.
Yeah.
Should we all just sit here until Rob joins like that?
Yeah, I'm not going to speak now until Rob joins.
Yeah, let's have a silent protest. He might not actually be here, actually.
It's very, very true. It's very possible.
I mean, we could talk about him behind his back if he's not here.
Yeah, we could do that. That'd be quite offensive.
You know, he don't even like soup. Who don't like soup? That may or may not be true, by the way.
Does he like croutons?
Whoa, don't love a good crouton. Whoa. Like large lumps of bread in your soup, what's not to like?
When I was younger, I bought a packet of croutons. Just ate croutons.
Just the croutons?
Yeah, just ate the croutons.
Did you not put tiny little squares of ham on them?
No.
Oh, let's stop doing that. Oh, Rob says he's got an early start tomorrow. Is that a reason not to join the madness then, Rob?
Well, it's 20 minutes until my video-ish.
Well, yeah, we've got 20 minutes. Well, 20 minutes, and that gives us 2 minutes to log off this nonsense and watch something worth watching. Skik says, does anyone buy motorcycle news? I assume that's on about on there anymore. I don't.
I haven't bought it in about 5 years.
I don't bother because Missing Them Flyer, the YouTube channel, every month does a "This is what you've missed from MCN this week" this month video. So I just watch that instead.
Interesting.
Have you heard of that channel?
I haven't. Send me a link.
It's good.
And message me because I need to get a sticker off to you.
Oh,
if you want me to, I'll sign the back of it.
Faux shizzle.
But these are buggers to get off the backing. So be prepared.
Yeah, you send me one of yours, and you can be the first person to get one of my special Smashing Pistons ones.
Yeah. So has Juju got long nails?
No.
Okay. I thought that might help getting the paper off the back.
I've got one of these that we don't need nails. I've got one of, hang on, one of these.
Have you got no more nails? Oh, they're good.
It's called a weeding tool for when you do vinyl cuts. I've got one of these as well, but I don't know what it's for. It's like
that's a spatula for
it looks like
people.
A spatula. It's like
spatula for tiny people.
Yeah, when you've got like a tiny little pizza oven, you just put that in.
I know. No, it's a spatula for the borrowers.
Oh, did you used to watch that on a Sunday? Oh.
Yeah, really cute film. I love that film. Yeah.
We're very old somehow.
We are, yeah. That came out in the 90s, and I think if I'm correct, Lee Evans is in that film.
He's in the film, I think. Yeah.
Bit part.
Talking to Lee Evans, have you seen the film? Is it Freeze Frame? I think it's called. He basically is like a massive departure from Lee Evans stuff. He plays a guy that was accused of, I think he was accused of rape, and he went through court, and ever since that day onwards, he films every second of his life, so you can prove that if he ever gets accused of anything. But then he gets accused again, and he goes into his vault to find the videotape for that specific time and date, and it's missing.
Oh, somebody's been in there.
It's a really good film.
Skick. Oh, I was about to ask you what CC. What's the 0 to 60 time of the CBR 600? Might tell you the ZZR after you tell me that.
I think mine's supposed to be like 5.2 seconds or something.
Yours 600. Yours is faster than mine.
But yours will be heavier than mine.
Yeah.
And it's never going to do 5.2 with me on it.
No. I weigh next to nothing. So on my bike, the acceleration is quite drastic.
Have you managed to get front end up in air on yours?
Scared the bejesus out of me and nearly wet myself.
Yeah, it's horrible, isn't it? Because literally, you're all of a sudden you're finding that your handlebars have gone super light and you're having to lean.
I pulled out of a junction one day and the front lifted, and it scared the hell out of me. Honestly, I was at a dead stop and I'd not long bought the bike because beforehand I had a GS 500E Suzuki.
Yeah.
So when you put away on that, that's just a commuter bike. It doesn't really have too much go. It's a nice little bike to ride around, but nowhere near the power or the torque of a ZZR. Can't escape type 0 to 60 time. I had mine put on a rolling road, so I know how fast it goes too.
Oh, and did you pay for that, or was that like? Did you work there? Or something? Okay.
No, that was at the Bulldog Bash.
All right, okay.
Many moons ago, and I still have the video for that. I have to dig it out, put it on my channel or something.
Yeah, definitely. I would be interested in seeing that.
It's only about 10 seconds long, and it's filmed on a very, 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 very old Nokia.
It's like 3 pixels per inch.
Probably, yeah. Very low quality resolution, very low.
Oh, you could just make it up then. You could just put it on there and say it did like 300 mile per hour top speed.
Well, the guy said to me, I always remember, he said to me it was running lean.
All right, okay.
And I never understood what it meant back then.
Oh, because it's carbs, isn't it, on that?
Not twin, what I'm talking about. It's 4
quad.
carbs.
Yeah.
It's quad carbs, 16 barrel overhead can.
Yeah, I forgot, because that's what happened to me dad's. He had his off when he smashed part of crankcase, and he spent time doing that. And then because he left it, just sat in garage over winter while he was doing bits, all carbs got gummed up. So then he had to do a service on carbs in summer.
Yeah.
Oh, right, nightmare. That's why he's got that Bergman 400 now, which he really loves. But when I read it back from Leeds, it's like so gutless. Like you get up to 60 and you're having to proper thrash it to go any faster than that. But he likes it, so.
Compressor part 2. Oh, you watched my compressor video. Cool. There was a video I did of my compressor, and I didn't speak. I did the whole thing. I did the whole video silent. I can't remember. Is that part 1 or part 2? I can't remember.
Is that where the SMR comes from? Oh yeah, because I said to Skick the other week that I was thinking about
sensory
doing
something.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing a cut of my videos, but like basically cutting out all the talking bit and just having sort of background noise and stuff on.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I assume some people will watch it.
Skick hasn't told us the 0 to 60 time of the CBR, so I'll just tell you what ZR is. 5.5 seconds to 60.
Okay, so about the same then.
Yeah, and it has a top speed on a rolling road of 160. That's what mine did.
That's nuts.
But the thing is, it's fair enough doing it on a rolling road, but it's different from a rolling road than on actual tarmac because you've got more wind against you, and you're, I don't think that using a rolling road is an accurate representation.
No, it's just
it's close. It's close enough.
It's like pissing stats, basically, isn't it? It's like my Nissan Skyline's got a bazillion horsepower. Well, mine's got a bazillion and 3, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Jeremy Clarksonism, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do we like Jeremy Clarkson, or do we think he's a bit of a tool? That's a question to put to
He can be a bit of a tool.
Yeah.
He can be.
Yeah.
But on the whole, I find him quite funny. I've got a pile of his books. I used to read them when I was working night shift. So on my lunch break, we didn't have internet back then on our phones, so we'd read a book.
God, can you remember the times before Facebook?
Yes.
It was good, wasn't it?
It bloody was.
When you had to text people, and texting was about the most advanced, weren't it? I'll text me mate and we'll meet up in a pub and then we can have a chat. Then you can't have a chat on a text message.
The back of my old phone is gone walkabouts at the moment, but I used to use that.
Oh, look how ickle it is.
Yeah, it's ickle phone.
Oh, and you can tell it's a Sony one because it's got the Walkman branding on it because they were quite happy about their little player, weren't they?
They were.
Yeah.
And you can fit like an album or two on there if you're lucky.
But it didn't matter back in the day because you were just happy that you didn't have to carry a massive CD player around. Really.
Yeah, that's very true. But then again, saying that, where are you?
I'm going to ask you a question in a bit, Adam.
I've had this player now since, what year did I buy this? 1997.
Bloody hell. Panasonic, very nice. Panasonic obviously being the sister company to Technics, so you know everything in there is as good a quality as Technics is.
Oh yeah. But I always preferred Technics. Really, even though they're basically the same.
Basically the same. It's just Technics sent to package everything that little bit smaller.
They do.
So you used to pay twice as much for not having as much stuff.
Yeah, I used to find the name company they're manufactured by Matsushita.
For a long time, JVC, their main production bit for Europe was actually in Scotland.
Takes 2 batteries. What was made in Scotland?
JVC stuff.
Really? I never knew that.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So, Adam, I was going to ask you, because Adam put a comment back in the before times, which made me think of Mad Max 2, I think it is, where there's all them little kids and stuff. Adam, were you born before Facebook? That's my question. Back in the day, the best thing I remember from Facebook is when it first started, everybody were like, oh, wow, you could put like messages on people's walls and stuff. And then you could throw sheep at people. Do you remember that somehow?
No.
You don't remember that? It was like, it was the same as like, I suppose, like a nudge. But basically, if somebody put a comment, whereas you can react nowadays with like a happy face or whatever, you just could throw a sheep to say, Simon threw a sheep at Simone.
Yeah, or you poke them.
Oh, you could poke them. Yeah, that were it.
Yeah. I used to do that a lot, actually. I used to poke people all the time. They get really
annoyed.
We're
talking about Facebook, not anything.
Well, do you know what really originally got me on Facebook? I was working in Tesco at night shift, and one of the guys said, "Oh, have you heard of this new website called Facebook?" And I said, "No." It was a guy called Paul, and yeah, he used to work. What aisle did he work in now? Pet food aisle. He worked in the pet food aisle,
right?
And he said, all of us on night shift, we've been playing this bowling game on Facebook. And so I said to him, what's that? So he's told me all about it. So I've gone home and I've downloaded it. created a profile and everything. We all started playing this bowling game. And literally all you did is you had your mouse like this, yeah, your normal mouse, and you pull it back and you'd hold on to your power button and then you'd let go and push it forward and to knock over all these pins.
Yeah.
And my computer was always like really slow. But like I managed to get it a bit faster because the guy downstairs knew to work on computers, so he kind of helped me.
Yeah.
And that's how I started on Facebook. And the very first thing I heard about Twitter, which was not long after Facebook, was very negative. The first thing I ever heard about Twitter was on the news that it was being used by bullies at school, children, to attack other children, and they were, that's the first thing I heard about Twitter. It's like, I'm not going there. That sounds horrible.
Twitter's out of the equation.
Yeah. Why would you go there? Why would you want to get bullies to try and make you go?
Yeah. I bet that kind of thing were on Facebook as well, though, weren't it? It's just
it like probably was.
Yeah.
Probably still is.
Skick says 2 bikes transported from Lincoln to Warrington, 220 quid. I thought that was really cheap.
What bikes are they?
There's a question for you, Skick. Go. That guy from SETI Alpha 5. I remember before Facebook, Twitter and Insta spam. Life was better. Insta spam.
I've got a name for all of them: Twitter, Insta crap, Fastbook.
Fastbook. What are you going to call Threads then?
I don't know. I don't care about that.
Bollocks. That's what.
I tried to think of something for TikTok, but it's just like I look at that and think, obviously, people can't spell. TICKTOCK.
The first
learn English.
The first adverts I ever saw of TikTok were probably like on Reels on Instagram or whatever, and it was always some young girl dancing, and then it'd cut to this older fella just sat there going, and then it'd cut back to the young girl dancing. I'm thinking, what sort of platform's that? And then fast forward 6 months, TikTok's the new big social media thing that everyone's using. It's like, how's it got from something seedy to
I heard that TikTok thing was not regulated. Lots of underage activities going on it. And it's like, I'm not going there either. And everything is filmed like that, vertical.
Yeah, in portrait. Yeah, frustrating. That's the reason why shorts are so crap.
Hate it. And now, if you look on Facebook, you see posts. Everything's in vertical. Everything.
Yeah. Reels.
It's like my TV is shaped like that. My TV is not shaped like that. What is the world coming to?
Juju confirms you could poke people on Facebook, and Tracy confirms that you could poke people on Facebook.
Yeah.
That's fun. 2 confirmations. Skick says a pro motorcycle transporter.
Yes, Tracy. Absolutely.
Juju says jinx Simone. I don't know what that means. I don't know whether she's jinxed you, so be careful.
Which means jinx means she was saying the same thing.
Okay. And Adam confirms that he's a youngling by saying, I remember the build up towards the Millennium Bug, if that helps. But that was like 23 years ago. That just proves you're over 23.
If I remember what were you doing in 1999? Do you remember the eclipse?
Yes, I was working at a company making radio station equipment, and the managing director, or one of the managing directors, bought loads of filters so we could go outside and watch it.
I was working in a restaurant down in Barbican, Plymouth Barbican, and we were allowed to go outside, and it was so weird. But it wasn't sunny. It was overcast, so we didn't get a chance to see anything. But the weird thing was, it went dark. All the streetlights came on. All the birds went mental. Birds with wings, that is.
Yeah. I mean, I bet the other ones did as well, because
probably
it's exciting.
Yeah. All the vampires came out for a few seconds.
And then instantly vaporized. That's probably why they did it, just to cull all the vampires off for another few thousand years.
1,000 years, yeah.
Adam says, yeah, he remembers the build up to the Millennium Bug, or lack of one, should I say. Yeah, I remember all that faff, like, well, you've got to make sure your computer's dates have got this patch on them, otherwise it's just going to think it's 1900s and have an existential crisis and explode. Oh, it's 1900, I don't exist. That's it. And then Tracy says something about double entendres. And then the double entendres with, ooh, I love it when Dave pokes me. Yeah, to be honest, Trace, I was never that keen on Dave poking me, so it's not really a double entendre. Double, oh, forget it.
Double entendre, yeah. It's a French word, come on.
Which is just more reason why I don't need to learn French. If Shuju weren't so good at learning French, I don't know where she gets it from, then I would probably have to learn. Matt says, had to let the cat. Did I miss one?
I have 3 minutes. I'm going to have to go.
Oh yeah, we should end it here. Go watch Simone's premiere and take the piss on the comments while we're watching it.
Yeah, just throw loads of abuse at me for my crap filming.
Definitely.
Yeah. All right.
Right, catch you in a bit.
Okay,
Bye. Bye.